I did not find the water tank out of interest, but I have a new question about clothing. Where is your insulation? There is a condition bar on it. What's the love? Where is your bra? I don't think you have one. I'm gonna have to find you a bra. Um, but yeah, okay. So even underwear can get torn, which is, I guess, why you can take that out of like clothing and or off zombies and wear it yourself, mind you. Could you really just fucking imagine for a moment putting on like the fucking underwear of a person that's been dead for fuck knows how long? Like you joke about this in like apocalyptic stuff where it's like, the zombies would eventually like soil themselves, right? So it would be pretty grossly soiled underwear up against decayed skin. Not really the freshest of fresh underwear to put on. Mind you, I do believe that I got her set from a dresser, and then I don't know if I got that off her own corpse. I assume maybe, although they don't look like the standard pair that I normally steal. So, who knows? Like the long pants, they're not saying like they're. Mind you, I cleaned everything. I did wash all of her stuff when we got it. So, none of it's saying it's like dirty or bloodied or anything like that. And I haven't washed any of this stuff for a while. How's her skill going? She's definitely getting points. But she's definitely getting like the boost to her reading and stuff. I just want to make sure she like maybe finishes her book. Obviously, the mechanic stuff she's actually going to go and implement, but I feel like okay. So the first character you get, they get the TV and they get the radio and the books, and you walk around and you do stuff. I feel like they genuinely have a serious advantage. Right? I can see why people probably restart when that first character dies, right? But this one, she doesn't have the skill in it to begin with. Like, I could practice on this car because it's not mine and I don't have the keys for it. But, like, yeah, I just kind of think she could be glitched. She could be glitched in the sense where she's not getting certain points, like how I couldn't read the carpentry book all of a sudden. She might just not actually be able to read carpentry or look. I wonder if it's possible, like, oh no, she has read that one before. I wonder if she just can't learn carpentry. I don't think she has anything that specifically says she can't. She's an engineer. Also, I guess her clothes are torn. And she needs shoes again. I also need to make her do exercise and shit. She's got okay fitness, she's got okay strength. As far as I understand, these don't atrophy or anything. So once, it's kind of like, once she's got the skill, she's got the skill kind of thing. I was kind of looking at it in the sense of, with The Sims, you can build skills in either direction. So you can choose to make your person go for a run and get fitness skill. Or you can make your person like sit down and watch TV or something like that, which kind of works like the skill doesn't exist, but like the metric must in some sense, like the laziness skill or whatever, or like the unfitness. I guess it would be the unfitness one, because the longer you sit there and watch TV, you get like skills from like certain stuff, but then you unlearn your fitness basically the more time you spend doing it. In the same way as like the eating stuff, like you eat healthy food and stuff like that, like it slides the bar either way on that. I kind of would have thought that this game would be like that, but I guess because each person, it's hard to get skills and you wouldn't want to unlearn them. And that makes perfect sense too. She's nearly finished reading her book. We got to get her some water and we got to get her some food. I think she has got food on her. Yeah, she's got... We could drink the marinara sauce. Is this an actual option to just drink it? It's like 350 calories, 55 carbohydrates, 10 proteins, 7.5 fats. I haven't really had a chance to read some of these yet, like learn the calories and stuff like that, and the hunger removals and all sorts of stuff, because I've mostly just been focusing on trying to get a character to stay alive for more than one stream. And so far the first character did great. Mind you, she hasn't found a single zombie tonight, so tonight's kind of like a little hacks on that so far. That's a really good hunger removal for quantity, to be fair, but no nutrition, I guess. Because this gives you calories, carbohydrates, proteins, fats. Now, I don't know with Zomboid. I roughly know that calories, like a high density calorie meal, is good for keeping you in a higher weight bracket. It doesn't necessarily keep you fuller longer, but it does allow you to go longer without having to like feed your person, in the sense of like you're not going to become woefully underweight and like starve to death kind of thing. The game is very, very, very complex. There's a lot of stuff that I haven't even like thought of yet or encountered and dealt with yet. So I also got alcohol wipes, so she does get a cut. We can hopefully clean it. She's nearly finished reading her book. And she's fucking starving. So, yeah. Hopefully she finishes this book soon and we could get her some food and some water. I will have to empty out her inventory. But if... Oh, it's getting dark. I'll have to take her inside in a moment. She might not be able to finish the book if it gets too dark, actually. So... I don't know, it's still going. I'll keep pushing on until she either stops or finishes, because it's gradually getting darker, but she's so close to finishing now. Yeah, she'll be done in a second. Cool. I'll have to see if the game will let me put boards on the window in the next, like, day or so, you know? Like, not today, but, like, another day or so we'll have to try. I will want to put those books back too, but first things first, I do have crackers and shit on me. I might just eat the marinara sauce, honestly. I brought home all this stuff. I do want to keep the can opener on me. I want to find a lighter can opener. I don't need to put all of these in the fridge. These can go over into like one of these. They'll do. Now, the twine and the shit, I'm not going to be able to see. She needs a drink, but I think she'll be okay for just a hot second. Let's just try to get her into the room and get her to sleep. Yeah. Before it gets too dark. That way she can wake up at a reasonable time, hopefully. Let's find out if that happens. Yeah, that's pretty fucking early. That's not quite what I wanted, but it's fine. Fucking bum cracker dawn's always great, I guess. Let's see. You give her some cereal and shit. At least it is getting brighter too. I like the fact that it does that. Okay, I'm gonna have to throw out some actual food here. Not right this minute. I could do it later. Okay, can you eat the TV dinner? That's not gonna give you a huge thing. It's gonna make her pretty unhappy again. But it should solve her... Didn't even solve her hunger. I don't want to give you all the lollies and shit because this stuff is like for later. Let's have a look at... I have a shit ton of cans. We'll probably eat the crackers. I don't think they're going to expire, but that's fine. We can eat those now. Now, I do have another water bottle here that I can swap over. I need to... Where did my water bottle go? There, it's empty. Okay. Yeah, so what I was thinking of doing was... I wanted to fill up my water here. I could also just drink a drink. To be fair, she's still fucking hungry. Okay. Let's try a different cupboard. That one actually had one water bottle. That's gonna give her water for a second. So she should be fine. She should drunk that like immediately. Actually, that's a good point. If she drank that immediately, oh, she still got some. I was gonna say if she drank it immediately, it would be empty and I would have a problem. Because I would have put back 2 empty things. Barbecue sauce. I guess we just have a can or something. I thought I had more cans. Maybe it's up here. I do have a cupboard of mostly water. You can eat the dog food. It's going to make her probably pretty unhappy. Yeah, just open up the can. Might as well get that out of the way first. So she's already miserable about the other food, so... Did you not finish eating your thing? Hold on. Did you finish eating your TV dinner? It might make her really fucking depressed. I know sometimes when I say, like, eat all of something, she doesn't eat all of the thing. It's a little perplexing to me because I don't know... I'm not hitting half or anything, I'm hitting all. In this case, when it comes to a can, she will generally eat the whole thing, but certain meals, she won't eat the whole fucking meal. I don't quite get it. Alright, that should probably make her reasonably unhappy. I might take the can with us and we could dump it out somewhere else. Okay, I've got to put some of this shit away. The can opener can stay with me. I really should be holding on to one now. But these can go away. I like to keep my baseball bat with me if I can. The spare baseball bat, I mean. Let's see. Now, I do need to put... I need to put my books away. And she's still a bit overweight from something. She's also hot from something too. It could just be a hot morning, for all I know. Alright, I've got one more book to chuck away. Alright, we'll pop the hacksaw and crap back in here. And I'll try to dump the can out somewhere else, if I can. Alright, so she's bored, she's basically depressed, she's unpleasantly hot, she's a bit uncomfortable. She's read a book. Let me just see if I could pick this up. Now, I don't know how many of these I need. But I'm going to grab like 3 if I can, because I got more in here, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I put it in this dresser. I did. Okay, I've got 2. I should be able to put them on windows. Have I got wood in this? I've got 5 planks in here. Now, I should not need 5 planks. I believe it was like 3 planks or something. Maybe I have to drill them. Maybe? Like, that would also make sense. Like, hold on a ticket. Can I... Can't drill them. I can attach it to my bat? The hell? Oh, I might need nails maybe for the wall, actually. Hold on. I don't know where I put the nails. There's some here. Okay, so I've got 2 nails. So now that I've got a couple of nails... barricade, yeah. Is it going to do it inside or outside? Okay, well that's not a bad idea since this is a window that I'm going to have kind of open. I don't know if you're supposed to do it on the inside or the outside. I think you're supposed to do it on the outside, but I don't really care. That allowed me to do 1, so it's not totally fucked. I didn't get like any kind of shit from that, but that's okay. Better to have got some kind of skill than nothing. I'm guessing I just have to find like a shit ton of nails by the looks of it, which I'm guessing that maybe in town once she's finished her skill. Have a look at the map. I'm guessing that maybe there's a hardware store down here. Might be worth taking one of the cars for a ride. Like, it would be pretty fucking dangerous, and I don't really have much in the way of food on me to take that I could use. But I have got a can opener, so if I do encounter stuff, I can use that. I have got a bit of water. I've got a hacksaw. I've got the thing. It's a foggy day. Alright, I'm pretty sure this one's got fuel. Sure. Yeah, let me in. I'm pretty sure that the taxi has the most fuel. Or is the fastest one I've got. Either way, this should be plenty enough. Oh man, I fucking forgot how responsive these are. Alright. Well. I have to... Oh mate. That's right, this one's not quite as fast. I can't see that well. I know there's a car down here I've got to avoid. Which is why I'm kind of like being a bit hesitant about it. Oh, we got past you. Alright. I want to accidentally hit any zombies. Now, I could absolutely turn from this corner. Go straight to the end and then turn at the next corner. As long as I don't hit any zombies and shit. Whoops. I wasn't looking. Okay, that's not good for my engine, I'll tell you that fucking much. Nor is that for my boot. I hit a street sign. Let's see. I want to go around here without hitting that fucking light pole. Yeah, I was like, there was nothing in the way. I couldn't see the little street sign. Oops. Random corpse out on the ground. I know I killed a few zombies on my way home the other week. Oh, finally some zombies. Okay, I don't want to accidentally like lose my car down here or anything. There were a lot of zombies in town. I'm basically going to see if I could find like a hardware store or something like that. There's got to be one that exists down here. Oh. Okay, I gotta not do that to my fucking car. Okay. No, mate, don't come to my car. I've also got to find a spot where I can safely kind of keep this. It's not like too close to too many zombies. That's a lot of zombies. Let me just back this back up to like the edge of here. Alright. So I want to remember, now that I know there are other symbols, I have a lot of time because it could be a zombie really close to me. Give me the wheel. The wheel's like there. Okay. Alright, and also I guess I better check how my engine went with that bullshit. Oh, stop, let me get this out. Let me have a look at you. You don't look like you're good. I know I fucked my engine a bit. Not as much as the taxi. Actually, more than the taxi bonnet-wise. I fucked that pretty bad. And the bumper a bit. Okay, so now the only thing I forgot to look at is community, hospitality, industrial. Industrial might have some. Okay, so maybe black, possibly green. Black or green places. There's a black location around the corner, and this is a green one. I should also be sneaking. It's been a while since I've actually fought a zombie. It's been like over a week or so. Now, there is also the opportunity. I should have checked its boot and seen if it had a, should have seen if it had the gas thing. Hey, there's a rat inside. Alright, there's nobody else behind me. I don't know if she's dead, to be fair. I don't think you died. Okay, that guy's just sitting there. Alright, mate. I was gonna say, I'm like, can I beat them at the ground? But I guess yes. Oh, you can get fluoro pink undies. Hold on. Sure. Give her that for now. It's better than fucking nothing. I could give her a full fucking pink combo. It's a Christian Hogan. Okay. Anyway. I was probably a lot more excited about that than I should be because like most of the time like all of my clothing is just black and stuff, so I don't really look for like color mostly. But I'm like, I don't mind the shade of pink that they've chosen for some of the outfits that were back there, and I'm like, that's not a bad color palette. It would probably make my person stand out pretty well in the dark. Now, this is clothing and shit. What else we got here? There's animal feed. Basket. Oh, wood saw. A proper wood saw. Give me that. That should allow me to... I don't know if that's going to let me do tree stuff, but it's a better one than the hacksaw. Better than nothing. There's a kitchen knife. Place is pretty good for random stuff. I only want to grab like some food. There's an empty gas can that's going to put me over the weight real quick. I can go chuck that in the car though. Actually, that's a good point. I can chuck shit in the car. Just that's right. I'm on the ground. Give me that. I didn't bring a spare backpack to just chuck things loose in the car. I do like doing that. But I don't really need a shit ton of utensils. Wonder if that rat's good for eating. I would assume it is. Speaking of eating, let's give you some pork rinds. Yeah, I wonder if I can hunt that thing, like walk over and bean it one. I assume I can. Toothpaste. Can she eat the toothpaste? There's a whole heap of stuff here, actually. Right, let's keep moving around. Pasta. Sorry. What else have we got? When she's done picking it up, I can look at the other shelves. Apparently. I don't need toothpaste. I don't need tissues at this time. I'm gonna have to go chuck all this shit just outside in the car because there's a lot of like available food real quick. These are all things that are gonna last me so long. Mate, I'll tell you what, licorice all sorts. So I hate licorice, but it was one of the things where because my parents kind of knew that like my brother and I didn't like licorice, they'd buy it because they knew that they could get it and they could eat it. And yeah, when it came down to like, I don't know, like trying it and stuff, whenever they had the all sorts ones, it had like that, like, I don't know, kind of like, what would you call it? Kind of like a dry frosting kind of thing on the top, right? You know, the candy stuff in between it. Like I would normally just scrape that shit off. And then I'd have like these like little piles of like nasty like licorice in between it because obviously I don't like it. But I remember that like I think the rule was we weren't given more unless we could finish our little like container of like scraped off fucking licorice. It was gross. It was like one of those like obscure little things that we did because we didn't like the taste of like the aniseed stuff. Now you're getting like a bit overweight with stuff. Let me go quickly toss this in the car because I won't be able to fight a zombie in this condition. There's so much more food in here. There's also a lot of clothes, which, to be honest, I do not know if I'm going to grab that. The fog has lifted, by the way. So, I don't know. I should have brought the car over closer. I probably could park it up closer. This is fine, though. I love that it's like still slightly on the gutter. It's great. So let's chuck this in here without getting a zombie. There is a small chance. Oh, don't close the thing. There's a small chance that that zombie is gonna walk down to me. I do have gas cans and nightstick in here. That's right. I kept the nightstick in case we broke my weapon and I was out, I would have a weapon in the vehicle. So, yeah, that's good. I should keep something in this to eat. Can I not put it in, or is it just going in slowly? I don't... Oh, it's still filling in. Yeah, that's fine. I want to put the empty can on the ground, to be honest. Yeah, put that on the ground. Alright, now all this, essentially, with the exclusion of the hacksaw, that can stay with me. Exclusion of the can opener. baseball bat. All this can go into the vehicle. Obviously, it's not going to fit everything. So my other question is, I did in fact bring the rubber hoses. I could siphon fuel from these cars that are here too. I might do that, but it's gonna make me instantly like filled up, which is a bit of a goddamn problem. Because I haven't picked up much yet. We're already like well and truly like pushing it. Mind you, it's mostly because I found like several gas cans. I wish I could have filled that up at the pump, honestly. I know that's rotten. I guess we can leave that outside. I didn't notice it at first, but I did then. You could probably eat that and fix up your hunger. You might be able to fit... I'd like to get the fucking bag of rice off her, because I feel like that's going to weigh a lot. I can't get the rice off her. Can't put that away. The only thing I could do is grab the hose and get the fuel. And I don't really need a huge amount of fuel, but if it exists, I've got the option to get it. Like, this guy over here is walking around near his car a lot. My thoughts are that he probably has keys, like you guys said, how they sometimes have that. And you got 3 over there near that car. Man, taking a car is a pretty big risk, honestly. I could also fill the gas can up with, oh, what do you call it? Actually, eat that. I could fill up the gas can with water at some point, realistically, from like one of these like stores or whatever, and take home like a shit ton of water. That's also an option I could do. I don't want to take the rotten stuff. Might as well drink that. And if you're still thirsty, I'll make you drink the fruit punch. Yeah, she is. Okay. So, once she's done with that, my water is empty. Let's put those 2 back in here. Okay, if I can find a tap, I'll fill it up too. Might as well eat that while we're here. Anything that's like stale but like looks like it would probably be something that she could eat, I might as well just eat it while I'm here instead of like trying to take it back home. So sponge and steel balls, stuff like that. I imagine you can use that in stuff. And metal snips, probably useful. Rake, stuff like that. Like, there's great stuff in here. I can't take it home. There's butchering. I don't know if the taxi has more space. The wagon theoretically should have more space. But in the event that it doesn't, like, yeah, the one that I brought is good enough. I could take some clean hoodies and stuff. Tank top. You know what? She doesn't really have, like, hold on. Let's have a look at her gear. She could do with a new jacket. Her pants look like they're okay. Let's actually have a look at protection. She does need new pants, actually. So I just changed over her shirt, so she should be good for that. I gave her a tank top, so she hopefully shouldn't be hot. What else has she got here? Because, yeah, her tank top is wet. I'm guessing she's still wet from the rain, or she's wet from sweat. One of the two. I gotta get her a new leather coat and pants, basically. Yeah, I don't think I saw any pants, but there was plenty of like coats and jumpers and shit. Okay, cool. Bathroom. Alright, can I fill... I could absolutely fill up the things with water. It wouldn't be a bad thing to take that much water home. Instead of fuel. The only problem is I'd have to store that shit somewhere. Like, I could refill stuff. I won't do it at the moment. I could wash myself out here. That would be fine. I just don't have something to dry myself. Now, she's had a drink, and I want her to fill her bottle. What have you got? You've got drowsy. You're a little uncomfortable. You're weighed down. Okay, but you're okay for the moment. Now, there is another room in here. Here. Oh, yeah. got in here? There's a box of nails. This is exactly what we're here for. Nice. I'm pretty sure I have another claw hammer at home. I know these